Hello friends, this is Dr. Shilpa Gawande. Welcome in the Pharmaceutical Engineering lecture of evaporation. Now today in this video we'll discuss about the climbing film evaporator. In the previous video we have seen that this climbing film evaporator, it is a type of a long tube evaporator, right? Evaporators are classified into the short tube evaporator, long tube evaporator. So this climbing film evaporator, it falls under the category of the long tube evaporator. Now this climbing film evaporator, if you see the diagram, you can see here. Now this long tube evaporator, that is the climbing film evaporator, it consists of a metallic jacket. You can see here a metallic jacket which is made up of the any metal, maybe stainless steel, maybe aluminium. In this metallic jacket there are long tubes which are present inside this metallic container or the jacket. There is an inlet for the leaker. This is an inlet for the leaker through which we are introducing the feed in this evaporator, and here is an inlet for the steam. Through this steam inlet we are introducing the steam into this evaporator. So this is for the introduction of the steam and this is for the introduction of the leaker. To the upper side, you can see here, to the upper side there is an attachment for the separator. The steam which is going to be condensed, that will enter into this condenser, and the vapors are going to come into the separator, and through this will get the liquid concentrate. This is what the actual construction. Now in this case, generally this is a large type of evaporator, so the length to diameter ratio of this tube, it is 140:1. 140:1 means 140 millimeter if the length, then 1 millimeter it is the width or diameter of this tubes. And large evaporator, they have tubes of 50 millimeter in diameter. So the length will be the 7 meters of this tubes. So this is what the construction of this evaporator. Okay, you can see the construction. So the leaker which we have to evaporate, it is going to be introduced through this inlet, and the steam is going to introduced through this inlet. Now here we can see the next, that is at the upper end there is we have seen that there is presence of the condenser and the separator. Through this, that vapor, it passes through the condenser and the concentrated liquid will get into the receiver. Now here in the working, now we will discuss about the working. In case of the working, the cold or preheated liquid is introduced through this inlet. Now you must have a question in mind that if we are introducing the feed from the bottom side, how it will get rise in the upward direction without opposite to the gravitation. This might be the question in your mind. So let us discuss what happens, how these what we can say liquid or the leaker is going to climb inside the tube, and there will be evaporation of the liquid inside the tube, and therefore the name it is given, that is the climbing film evaporator. Therefore the name it is given, that is the climbing film evaporator. Now see, we are introducing steam here, right? Due to the steam, these tubes are going to get heated. These tubes are going to get heated because of the steam. Now this liquid is introduced in this. Now you observe the diagram very carefully. In this tube, the leaker is present, right? So because of the heating, because of the steam, heated steam, the liquid in this feed is going to form the small bubble in this tube, and these liquids are going to form so many small bubbles. You must have observed the boiling process of the boiling of water. Firstly, what happens in that, there is formation of the small bubble. So many small bubbles are going to form, and that small bubbles are going to combine with each other. That small bubbles, they are going to combine with each other to form a big bubble, right? So that big bubble, the size of that bubble increases small bubbles are going to add in that big bubble, and the size of that small bubble, it increases to a bigger one. When the internal pressure of the bubble, it rises very high, then at that time what happens, that bubble get burst up. That bubble, it get burst up. वो bubble burst up हो जाएगा तो what will happen? There will be formation of the film on that wall of the tube. This is what the exact mechanism कि why the liquid climbs up in this tube. That the liquor which is present in the tube, because of the steam, it forms very small bubbles. That small bubbles are going to combine with each other to form a larger bubble. That larger bubble again increases in the size, और increase होते जाएगा और increase होते जाएगा till the internal pressure it rises very high. And when the internal pressure rises very high, that bubble get burst up, and after bursting, that what will happen, there will be formation of the film on the side of the wall, and in this way the liquid rises up, and it reaches to the upper side of the evaporator, and then it enters into this separator, where the liquor gets introduced into the separator, and the steam get introduced into this condenser, and through this condenser in the form of the vapor it comes out. So this is what the formation or the mechanism of the, what we can say, climbing up of the bubble. The big bubble, it is also called as the slug. The large bubble, when it forms, it is called as the slug, and that slug, it is going to be blown up, and there will be formation of a film. So in this way this liquid is going to climb a distance of 5 to 6 meter. You can imagine 5 to 6 meter distance that liquid is going to form because of this formation of the bubbles and the slugs only. So this is what the working of climbing film evaporator. Now in this case, now we will discuss about what are the advantages. Now as we are going to see कि these tubes are very long in nature. So as the tubes are very long, we are getting very high, what we can say, or large surface area for the evaporation. So this is the first advantage of this, कि we are getting very, what we can say, larger surface area. Second thing, the very high film velocity, it reduces the boundary layer, and what happens कि the tubes are very long in nature, so there will be formation of the film on the wall of the tube, but these film are very thin in nature. So as these films are very thin in nature, what happens, there will not be any change in the transfer of the heat transfer ratio में कोई change नहीं होगा. There will not be any change in the heat transfer ratio or heat transfer coefficient, though the films are forming on the wall of the tube, right? This is the second advantage. Third advantage, it is very, what we can say, useful for the thermolabile substances, because the contact time between the steam and between the heat and the liquor, it is just few seconds. 20 seconds के आसपास इसका contact time है. So as the contact time is very less, so it is beneficial for the thermolabile substances also. You can use it for the thermolabile substances also. As there is very short time, evaporation rate is very high. You are getting a very high evaporation rate. Then as these tubes are not submerged, like in case of the short tube evaporator, they are not submerged, so there is no question of the pressure head here. There is no question of the pressure head or boiling of the liquid. These type of the concepts are not here. And here again, as we are what we can say, attach this to the cyclone separator, so we are getting liquid concentrate in a separate manner from the, what we can say, the separately from that of the vapors, right? So this is again one of the advantage of this type of the climbing film evaporator. Second one, that are the disadvantages of this climbing film evaporator, that it is very expensive in nature and it is very difficult to clean. It is very difficult to clean. these are the two disadvantages we can say here, that it is difficult to clean and it is expensive for the manufacturing, but it is useful for the all type of the thermolabile substances and all that thing. So these are the advantages of this climbing film evaporator. So this is about the climbing film evaporator. In the next video we'll discuss about the falling film evaporator, which is going to what we can say combine with the climbing film evaporator, and many times there is an assembly for the climbing and the falling, both are attached with each other. So if you like this video, please do like and share with your friends. Thank you very much.